The line drive right at Tyler Holsappel. Cole Hebel up to the plate. Shortstop making his return in his junior campaign. Played summer ball alongside Cole Beaker down in Florida after missing basically all of last spring. Conference out on the mound. Hebel, good pop. Hit, I believe it was 7 home runs in his freshman campaign. Had struggles with strikeouts, but at least in the few games he played last year, seemed to be trending in the direction of getting that under control, seeing pitches better, and we'll see if that carries over into this year. Swing at the first pitch popped way up on the infield. Holsappel coming in, and 2 away on 2 pitches. Brings up Paul Cook. Also missed a lot of time last season after showing some promise through his first couple games due to injury, and takes over and immediately swinging away, driven out, backing up to the wall and making the catch out there on the warning track. It's Emmerich Dalton, and that puts them down in the bottom of the second, and we'll go to the break.
It's not a 4-year plan. With a degree, you're able to set yourself up for the next, 40 years of your life.
My coaches made sure that the student comes first, because not everyone's going to become a professional athlete.
They know what it means to be successful off the court. Academics is the most important factor. The athletic scholarship has opened so many doors for me.
I'm excited to see what my future holds.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Sean Boylan, the shortstop, leading things off in the top of the third, number 8 hitter for Misericordia. Warm sitting on 22 pitches right now, an efficient day for him so far, only 1 hit allowed. As Boylan checks his swing on the first pitch, ball 1. Pitch from Warm. Little high, says the umpire. Warm deals. That'll get in there. Is it 1-2 or 2-1? 2-1 pitch to Boylan. He takes the away. And it's outside for ball 3. And that's low, so Boylan takes his base. As Misericordia tries to put something together in the top of the third. Joe Liskio at the plate, the catcher, hitting in the 9-hole. 5'6" junior from Sewell, New Jersey. Shows bunt, throw down to first, not in time. Liskio steps back in. Worm gets the signs. And now throws over. Safe. Worm's got a very nice pickoff move as a lefty. Real subtle in his throw over. Bunt laid down, but foul. Count 1-1 to Liskio. So he gets the signs from the third base coach. Showing bunt for the first two pitches. Throw over again. So they try to keep Boylan close to first. Liskio showing a bunt again. Pulls back in time, though. Count 2-1. Warm delivers. Fouled off 2-2. Liskio again looking over for the signs. The pitch, but actually it's a throw over. And once again, holding Boylan to the bag. Or at least trying to. Count runs full. I think Jacobson might have had a chance there on the back pick, as it looked like Boylan lost his footing trying to make his way back in. Payoff from Warm. And it's a free base. So a couple runners on with no one out. The top of the third is Misericordia starting to string some base runners together. Back to the top of the order. It's Dalton Emmerich steps up. Emmerich showing bunt as well there. So Misericordia really just looking to advance the runners at this point and hopefully get a guy on third. Fouled up the first baseline. Count 1-1. Warm up to 33 pitches now. Delivers. That's in there for a strike. So he gets ahead in the count. Emmerich waits. Warm checks over on Boylan. Now delivers off the end of the bat and into right field. Not deep enough to send Boylan home, but the base is loaded now for Misericordia. Lennon, the DH. Already one hit today. Singled his first time up. So he dropped one down in center field. Just has to get it deep enough now to try to bring Boylan home. That runs inside for ball one. Warm tries to work out of the jam. Fouled back to the screen. Count 1-1. The pitch. Away for ball two. Strong contingent of Misericordia fans making their way out to Swarthmore for this game. A lot of blue out here in the stands. Plenty of red, though, as well, as the Garnet fans enjoying some Sunday baseball. That's flown out. Gillen calls everyone off, gets a good run. Throw is home. Up the line to Jacobson in time. Got him. Perfect throw from Jared Gillen. It didn't look quite deep enough to my eye, and indeed it was not. As Gillen, with a laser out of center field, took a couple steps back and built up some momentum right on the money. And just like that, there are two outs. Still a couple runners on, though, for Misericordia, as they would definitely be unhappy if they couldn't get anything out of this inning after loading the bases with no one out. Senior first baseman Holtzapfel at the plate. Warm deals outside. Tries to get that curveball working. It's a big changeup and curveball pitcher, and they look pretty similar out of hand. That time going with the fastball, but running outside. Count 2-0. The pitch, and unable to check his swing was Holtzapfel. Warm deals outside, and the count 3-1. Holtzapfel ahead here. Swings at that. Gillen backing up underneath for the third out. A great play by him to get the double play He threw out Boylan at the plate, and then making the catch to end things here in the top of the third. Warm able to work out of a bases-loaded, no-out jam, and we remain scoreless here. 2.5 innings played.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
I coined my definition of success in 1934. My definition of success is peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable. It's like reputation and character. Reputation is what others perceive you to be. Character is what you are.
With it being opening day, the Garnet making some substitutions early on. Zach Camp on the mound, sophomore from Smyrna, Georgia. One 0 count. Camp deals. That's in there for a strike on Brady Madden. Camp deals. Madden trying to lay down a bunt there. Count 1-2. Madden waits. And that's in there for a strike. The third one puts Madden down.
Number 14, Sean Lyons.
Camp expected to pitch about 2 innings here. Now facing off against Sean Lyons. Flew out his first time up. Camp not taking very much time at all between pitches. Right up the middle, finds the 4-6 gap. Mutt's there to cut it off. So Madden singles for the first time today. Puts in the hands of Shane Hughes, the center fielder. Struck out his first time up. Camp looking over, throwing over. Safely back is Madden. Pardon, Lyons, I should say, as the base runner. Throw low from Camp. Count 1-0. Hughes looking over towards his coach. The Cougars have shown a willingness to bunt, even with their better hitters, in order to get base runners over. Just trying to play some small ball. See if they can get runners in scoring position. Even count. Now throw over to first. keeping a watchful eye over on Lyons. The throw. Routine ball to Hebel. The turn from Mutz. In time. Perfectly played. 6-4-3 they go for the double play and put Misericordia down in the top of the fourth. Up to bat will be Cole Beaker in the bottom of the inning. We'll be right back. Misericordia not afraid to make an early pitching change of their own as Isaac Schneider takes the mound. Sophomore from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, an auspicious baseball town. Speaker can't check his swing there, and then I think asking the umpire whether that was a strike or not. Schneider leaves it high for ball one. Well away. Speaker gets to 2-1 in the count. Fouled away. Runs even 2-2. Schneider pitched himself to a 3.45 ERA last season, made 5 starts, 12 total appearances. As Beaker reaches out for that one, can he beat out the throw? Yes, he can. Soft roller there to short, but just got there before Boylan could make a good play. Jared Gillen grounded into a double play his first time up.
Now batting number 5, Jared Gillen.
Certainly made up for it later with a great throw to the plate to put out Boylan in the third. Pitch left high, count 1-1. Beaker takes off running and easily down to second base. Got a great secondary there. Beaker, not necessarily a guy that you would expect to be a threat to run on the bases, but actually a couple of years ago led the team in steals. Sneaky fast, as they say. 2-2 count to Gillen. Reaches out for that one. Into right field, though. Beaker will tag. That's a beautiful throw. Absolutely spot on from Sean Lyons. That was a sight to see. As Misericordia gets a fly-out, throw-out double play of their own.
Batting number 45.
Garnet go from having a runner in scoring position with no one out to empty bases with 2 outs for Mike Seppi. Seppi swinging at that one, but foul. Hit .336 last year, his first season starting at second base for the Garnet. One. Seppi can't get to that as it's down and away. Count goes to 1-2. The pitch outside. We're even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Seppi reaching again for the pitch low and away, and Schneider puts him down. Able to get out of trouble thanks to a great play from Lyons out in right field. And we remain scoreless through 4.
I am so happy that I chose D3. My coaches and my teammates are always pushing me to reach new potential and to try new things.
You still get to be on a team and play at a very high competitive level, but it doesn't take over your entire life.
They really do want to see you do well in your sport, in the classroom, in life. What the Centennial Conference has to offer is unparalleled by anything else in the country.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity. And that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus. And why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
Camp made pretty quick work of the Cougars in the 4th inning, trying to do the same here in the 5th. Allowed a hit and struck 1 out.
You can turn it up a little louder. It's not that loud. It's not too loud.
Count 1-1 to Billy Kerwin. The pitch just catches the back door there for strike 2. That's a great pitch from Camp. Just starts out well inside. This one golfed over the head of Seppi. Hebel fields, throws, not in time. Would have been a real impressive play if he had made that throw. All his momentum is just carrying him away from that. So a runner on for Misericordia, top of the 5th. Boylan up to bat, the shortstop. 6-foot junior from Easton, Pennsylvania. The pitch, he shows bunt, back pick to first, nowhere close. Camp checks the runner. Now waits and deals, fouled off. As Boylan trying to lay down a bunt here. Helicopter flying right overhead. Don't think that was planned. Camp deals. Jacobson trying to reach out. Catch that one, but 2 strikes now. One-two to Boylan. Once again showing a bunt. Camp fields and throws down to first for the out. But able to advance 1. As Billy Kerwin gets to second.
Batting number 7, Joe Liscio.
The catcher and number 9 hitter Joe Liscio back up. So they finish off the order for the second time. Camp deals. Golfed into right field. Bridge makes the catch, and diving back in safely is Billy Kerwin.
Batting number 18, Dalton Emmerich.
2 away for Emmerich, the leadoff man. Emmerich waits. He also is showing bunt and takes a strike. And it's rare that you see your top hitters trying to bunt, especially with 2 outs. Swings at that one. Beaker fields, takes it himself to the bag for the 3rd out. Camp makes quick work of these 2 innings, 20 pitches in total, as we will likely see him replaced after this one, and the Garnet retake the field. It'll be Cole Hebel leading things off in the bottom of the 5th. We'll step away. Hebel leading things off in the bottom of the 5th. It's nice to get baseball started here in February. Last year, the Garnet had a number of games scheduled early on in the season prior to spring break. I believe they all got canceled due to weather, and their first games of the year ended up coming down in Florida. Hebel tried to check his swing there and made contact with it anyway. Grounds out to second. Paul Cook coming up. Deep fly out his first time up. Watches the first pitch outside. Cook swinging at that one, but fouled off to the side. Whiffs on that. Schneider goes ahead in the count, 1-2. Schneider sets, leaves that low. Bouncing off of Liskio. Even count as Cook watches low again. Runs full here. Payoff from Schneider. Well outside, and Cook gets on. As the Garnet try to get the bottom of the order working here. Bean got his free base when he came up in the 3rd.
Number 24, Josh Bean.
Cook back to first. The pitch. Nearly clipped him there. Goes well inside. Another pickoff over on Cook. The pitch golfed foul. Count 1-1. Bean waits, swings, hard hit ball out into right, but easy catch made by Sean Lyons. Cook back to first. Brings up Sam Jacobson. Flew out back in the 3rd.
9, Sam Jacobson.
Pickoff on Cook. Safely back in. Just catches the bottom of the zone, right at the knees of Jacobson. 0-1 count. Another pickoff back on Cook. Really afraid of these Swarthmore base runners today. Bean did get thrown out trying to steal earlier. Another throw back to first. Ball rolls away. That's the danger when you have so many pickoffs that eventually you're just going to lose it, and Cook gets the base for free. As it was thrown out into the Misericordia bullpen. Timeout called by the ref. Umpire, I should say. As Jacobson waits for the 0-1. Schneider takes a look back at Cook. That's inside. Even count. Jacobson swinging there. Up the third base line. Nice throw. And gets the out. Finish things off here, bottom of the fifth. And we remain in a 0-0 game, taking the mound. It is Zach Camp remaining out there for the sixth. We'll be back.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Two quick innings of work already for Camp. Allowed 2 hits, struck out 1. As he took over for Ryan Warm in the in the 4th inning, and now he gets to work in the 6th. The pitch, that's low for ball 1. Nice little slider there. Starts well inside on a right-handed hitter and then makes its way into the zone. Working another breaking ball there for strike 2, quickly ahead in the count. Tried to check his swing there. Mutz charges, flips for the out. Great play from Mutz. Kind of play that you might expect to see out of a shortstop, and that's because he is a natural shortstop. And a pitching change now. Camp makes his way off the mound, and Sawyer Lake The senior trotting out there to make his final debut for the Garnet. We'll step away as he warms up. Holtefeld first to face off against Lake. Can't quite hit there. Lake, senior from Dallas, Texas. Couple-time All-Centennial selection, runs in there with his fastball. Big two-seamer and slider kind of guy. Count 2-0, though. That time he's able to get in with his fastball. Decent number of strikeouts as well. 46 in 55 innings of work last season. Leaves that curveball high. 3-1 count to Holtefeld. Works that two-seamer in for strike two. You can see just got a little bit of late tailing movement on it. Moves away from a left-handed hitter. Lake again. Two strikes on Holtefeld. And low there on the payoff. So Lake walks the first batter he sees. Brady Madden up to bat. Lake deals. In there for a strike. quick throw over to first. Swung on but fouled off towards the Garnet dugout. And Madden in the hole 0-2. Lake throw over to first again as they check on Holtzapfel. Outside, ball one. One-two from Lake. Once again fouled off. It's Madden battles here against Sawyer. Sawyer's pitch. Got him swinging. Again, the two-seamer just moving in there at the end against a right-handed hitter. And Brady Madden swinging through it and coming up with air. Sean Lyons the next up with two away. Runner on first, swinging away at the first pitch and fouled well out of play. The pitch. Line foul. Away from the glove of Seppi. But Lyons immediately in an 0-2 hole. Lake's pitch. Got him swinging. 2 strikeouts for Sawyer Lake. And Misericordia, with no answers so far for the Garnet pitching, will be back in the bottom of the 6th.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me.
You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter. Shortstop. High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Third time through the order for the Garnet as Luke Mutz comes back to the plate. 0 for 2 today. The ground out and a reach. Mutt swing away at the first pitch. Finds the gap between short and second. Grounder right up the middle and immediately on base. Holden Bridge to follow.
Now batting number 17, Holden Bridge.
Bridge looking out at Schneider. So they check over at Mutz. Hit and run. But flying out into right is Bridge. Had it drawn up there, but Bridge too far underneath it. Easy catch for Lions. Hasn't had to move much today. Seemed to be hitting the balls right to him. Cole Beaker at the plate. 2 for 2 today. Quiet excellence as usual. Nothing too fancy. Just a couple of singles. Another hit would be big here to advance Mutz. Old Sattful couldn't hang on to it. Mutz safely back in anyway. Beaker waits, and then Schneider quickly over to first. Mutz very conservative with his lead right now, as they have been throwing over aggressively every time he's on base. In the dirt. Count 1-0 to Beaker. Another pickoff over to Mutz. Now he takes off running. Got a nice jump there, safely in. And now you see why they were so aggressive in throwing over to first base. Didn't want that to happen. Mutz in scoring position. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Garnett looking to break this deadlock. And you gotta think, with Mutz's speed, a base hit would score him in this situation. Count 3-0. Beaker takes inside. Couple men on for Jared Gillen. He did ground into a double play earlier. Hitless today. Now a conversation over third base coach. 2 men on for Jared Yellen. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. It's away for ball 1. Would not be overly surprised if the Garnet try to go for a double steal perhaps here. With the speed of Mutz and Beaker on the base paths. If they can time it right. Gillen swinging a ball up in the zone. Tries to catch up to the high fastball. 1-1 count. That's away. 2 balls to Gillen. Popped sky high. Mutz retreating to second. 2 away now as Mike Seppi comes up.
At the plate, number 45, Michael Seppi.
Seppi trying to make the most now of these 2 base runners, 2 away in the 6th. Down and away, ball 1. Pitching, especially in terms of command, has not been superb from the Cougars today. Garnet just haven't been able to make them pay. The pitch. That's up there, ball 3. Imagine Seppi will be taking all the way here. He is, but that's in there for a strike. Count 3-1. Schneider trying to work his way out of trouble. Leaves that wide, ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Can Cole Hebel take advantage? Hebel, junior from Coconut Grove, Florida. Listed on the roster at a generous 5'11". Takes a wild hack at that ball. Strike 1. The pitch. In the dirt, Liskio does a good job to trap it. Evens up for the junior. well away. Trying to get him to reach for it, but Hebel not biting. 2-1. Just has to drop it on the outfield grass here. Takes a hack right back to the screen. Okay, you have the Misericordia fans, a little bit of a startle. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Hebel. Can he get it done? The pitch. Fouled back again as he continues to battle here. Two-two pitch. Away. Count runs full. All on the line here. And Schneider tries to get out of trouble. And Hebel tries to stop him. Payoff pitch. On the ground to short. Throw to first. Holtzapfel has to reach for it. But an out nonetheless. And the Garnet go down in the 6th. 2/3 of this game played. We remain in a scoreless tie. Lake back to pitch the 7th. We'll be right back.
You can't sit here.
Don't add her to the chain.
It was just a joke.
We're not friends.
Why are you talking to me?
He started it.
She's so gross.
Lame. Loser.
Weirdo.
I've said and done things before that I'm not proud of.
Just as I've been hurt by others.
The thing is, this is not who I am. And it's definitely not who I want to be.
I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to spread gossip.
I don't want to be a body shamer.
I don't want to exclude anyone.
I don't want to make anyone feel lonely,
left out, hurt.
We have the power to be more.
We can create a kinder world.
It's not that hard.
We just need to stop.
take a moment, and consider others before we speak.
And before we act.
Be more.
Be more.
Be more.
For the love of the game. That's what it's all about, they say. But for those of us who are Division III students,
Shane Hughes leading things off in the top of the 7th, facing off against Sawyer Lake. Batter in the 6th hole. Lake deals. Doesn't get the call on the inside corner. Foul tip into the mid of Jacobson for strike 1. Pitch to Hughes, swung at right up the middle. Hebel pumps and throws for out number 1.
Now batting number 15, Billy Kerwin.
Billy Kerwin, the next up. He is 1 for 2 today. 4 hits total for Misericordia so far. Golfed out into the Garnet bullpen. 0-1 pitch right down the middle for strike two. Lake ahead in the count here. Two-seamer on the inside. Ball one. The pitch, that's fouled back to the screen as Kerwin stays alive here. Lake with 18 pitches through an inning of work, 2 strikeouts. His pitch hit off the end of the bat. Gillen going back, camps underneath, and makes the second out.
Now batting number 9, Sean Boylan.
Brings up Sean Boylan. Walked and got a sacrifice fly once today. Pardon, a sacrifice bunt. Lake deals. Just off the plate on the inside corner. Ball two. Same spot. And same result. Count now 3-1. That's in there for a strike. Runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Lake tries to put him down in order here in the top of the 7th. Lake's pitch back up the middle. Hebel fields. And a good throw over to Beaker for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Paul Cook leading things off, followed by Bean and Jacobson. Schneider continues to work in the bottom of the 7th, faces off against Cook. Swinging away, fouled off to the parking lot. Skied out into center field, back at the wall. And making the catch there is Hughes for out number 1. Lost sight of that ball. Is really skied up there. Brings up Bean. Walked once today, but was thrown out trying to take second. Wind starting to pick up a little here at Clothier Baseball Field. Bean ahead 1-0 in the count. Pitch left high, goes to 2-0. Big hack there. Coming up with air, though, for strike 1. Schneider deals, out of play. Another one fouled off. Bean continues to battle here against Schneider. He's made a pretty efficient work of things as well. 53 pitches thrown through 3 1/3 innings of work. Low outside. Ball 2. Ball 3, pardon. So full count to Bean. The payoff from Schneider. Swung on, but will not drop fair. And we'll do it all again. Payoff number 2 is Schneider goes through the signs, now sets. Pitch, fouled off once again. Almost dropped into the stands. Payoff number 3. Bean fouls that one off as well. A lot of pitches in this at-bat. I believe 8 total now. Here's number 9. And we'll see a 10th. Schneider just can't put him down. Schneider sets, deals, and leaves it outside for ball 4. So for the second time today, Bean gets on base. Jacobson trying to keep the inning alive. See if they can get back to the top of the order. Mutz and Bridge waiting in the wings. Sam reaching out for it. Will advance Bean. So a runner in scoring position for Mutz, who's 1 for 3 today, also reached on an error by the first baseman. Mutz using some Bruce Springsteen as his walk-up music. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Garnet still looking to break the deadlock. Bean takes off running. Down to third. The throw is into the outfield. Bean. And they're going to call interference on the third baseman, so Bean comes in to score. Misericordia manager Pete Egbert out for a conversation with the field umpire. As Bean went in, looks like he just got his legs tangled up with the third baseman. Conversation still continues out there, but man, Bean was just unable to get back to his feet, and pretty easy interference call for the umpire. Conversation continues out there on the field. Garnet finally able to break through. A little bit of small ball in the 7th. As Bean took off for third. And it was a poor throw from the catcher that forced the issue, because it took the third baseman well out of position because he had to jump for that ball. Mutz waiting, and the umpire makes it official. So Mutz still at bat. A 1 count for him. Schneider deals. Mutz, that's a beautifully laid down bunt and easily safe into first. Made those kind of a signature part of his game. Very good. Could see it there. Died along the third base line before anybody could get to it. Brings up Bridge. Runner on first. Now conversation out on the mound, and it looks like we'll see a pitching change as Egbert makes his way out, takes the ball away, and Misericordia will bring in looks like not Billy Kerwin. Can't be a 15. Well, we'll take the break as he gets warmed up. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The Garnet finally able to break through thanks to a bit of a lucky break, with interference being called on Billy Kerwin, allowing Josh Bean to score. First pitch from Joe Valenti in there for a strike. Bridge lines that into right field. Mutz will make his way around second, comfortably into third. And that brings up Cole Beaker. It's 2 for 2 today, also walked. Chance to do some more damage here in the bottom of the 7th. Liskio gives the signs to his defense. Valenti's pitch through the zone for strike 1. Valenti throws over, checks on Bridge. Valenti's pitch outside, well outside for ball 1 to Beaker. Valenti, freshman from Harleysville, Pennsylvania, coming into this game. His first ever in the Cougars uniform in a high leverage situation. As the strike call once again goes in the Cougars' favor. Beaker behind in the count, 1-2. Bridge is caught out in a rundown now. And put out by Holtzapfel. So a little bit of a base running miscue there. And we head to the top of the 8th. The Garnet, though, the 1-0 lead. We'll be right back.
For the love of the game. That's what it's all about, they say. But for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that.
It's more about team and the schools and communities we represent.
And for the many of us blessed with the strength to compete in sport at the college level, we understand that with what we were given comes a special obligation.
Our obligation to help those who have their own special needs and whose love for the game is no less intense.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics. Since August of 2011, we and others from Division III campus communities have volunteered more than 250,000 hours, time away from the classroom and practice field, reaching across the country to coach and mentor Special Olympics athletes.
And to learn that in giving, we receive so much more in return. Help us keep that dream alive.
Be part of it.
Get involved.
You can make a difference.
Joe Licio leading things off here in the top of the 8th as Late goes back to work and starts things off with a strike. Garnet trying to manufacture another run right at the end of that 7th inning, but ended up in Bridge getting put out on the base path. 1-1 count. Lake deals. Trying to catch the inside corner, but a little high. Two-1 to Liskio. That's in there. Evens up 2-2. Full count now. See what he goes with for this payoff. Perhaps that slider that will tail away from a right-handed hitter. Instead goes for a fastball up and walks Liskio. So a runner on for Misericordia as they look to rally here. Austin Miles is the pinch hitter. Junior from Livingston, New Jersey. He had started 2 games this season. 2 for 9. Shows bunt. Back to Lake. Goes for the easy out at first. So 1 away, but Liskio now in scoring position. Kyle Lennon comes back up. Number 2 hitter for Misericordia. Lake looks in for the signs. In there for a strike. Fastball right down the middle. Oh, 1 from Lake. Hard hit ball, but well foul out of play. They send one of the freshmen to go chase it down. Lake checks over on Liskio at second. The pitch. Running in the whole way on Leonard. Count 1-2. In there for the punch out. His 3rd of the day.
Number 38.
And here comes Holtzapfel. Still a man on second, though. As they bring in a pinch runner, it'll be Garrett Mckellen, 5'5" freshman from Forest Hill, Maryland.
Pinch running for the Cougars, number 39, Garrett Mckellen.
Blake trying to negate the base runner. Lake deals. Sky high. Mutt's calling everyone off. Makes the catch right on the edge of the dirt for out number 3. And the Garnet keep Misericordia scoreless through 8. 1-0 lead for them. And Beaker at the plate to lead things off in the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back.
Number 21, Mike Murphy. Cole Beaker at the plate.
Jack Dombrowski now in left field for Misericordia. Catching change as well, Mike Murphy. Freshman from Brick, New Jersey. Oh, on count, Beaker swinging away to first base, but another error by Holtzapfel, as he has had some trouble with the bounces on the infield clay. Jared Gillen, the batter.
Now batting number 5, Jared Gillen.
0 for 3 today. Right in there from Valenti for strike 1. Popped up on the infield, and it's over the head of Madden, and Beaker gets caught out. So he will be out, so they just switch the runners for all intents and purposes. And they give an error to Madden.
Now batting number 45, Michael Seppi.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't believe that will go into the scorebook as an error. For all intents and purposes, you just switch the base runners there.
Yeah, should be.
Gillen took off running. He'll have to retreat as Seppi fouled it off. Seppi waits in the dirt. Ball 1 to him. Hebel waits on deck. The pitch on the ground to short. And they will say Madden lost it on the transfer. So Gillen, well, Coach Mitty coming out to have a discussion with the umpire. The referee said that Madden had secured it and then lost it as he tried to switch hands to make the throw over to first. Coach Midkiff clearly disagreeing. Does look like he had it based off of the video secured. So that'll bring up Hebel. Still a runner on first. So they get the fielder's choice at second. Hebel trying to keep this inning alive. Garnett would not mind a little bit of insurance here. And Terrell Dale will come in to run for Seppi.
And running for Swarthmore, number 34, Terrell Dale.
Hebel facing off against Valenti. Inside for ball 1. And Dale gets caught too far off the bag. And they got him on the thigh, so another base running miscue costs the Garnet as Dale just gets caught in no man's land. Tried to take off for second at that point, but was beat by the throw. Jack Corkery into the game to finish this off. 1-0 the Garnet lead, top of the 9th, coming right up.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. And it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of,
I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Jack Corkery in for the top of the ninth. Something that we were used to seeing back 2 years ago amidst the Garnet's run to the College World Series. He was named first team Centennial Conference that year as a closer. Became a starter last season, did very well in that capacity as well. Second team all-conference selection. About a 2 ERA the entire way. Had some injury issues down the stretch and moved him, at least for today, back to the closing role. Got a big fastball. Can sit around 87 when he's closing. Pairs that with a big breaking curveball. Popped up, Mutz underneath makes the catch. One away.
Batting number 14, Sean Lyons.
Sean Lyons. .87 on the gun from Corkery. So he fires in a strike. There's the curveball. Can't hit with that one. One count. Fouled off towards the Misericordia bullpen. Count 1-2. Soft roller on the infield grass. Fair tries to charge, but can't get a grasp of that ball. Would have been a tough throw to make regardless. And they will indeed give Lyons the hit. So base runner on as Misericordia tries to rally here. Their last chance in the top of the ninth. Shane Hughes, the next man up. Right along the inside corner for strike one. Oh, 1. Lyons takes off running. Throw down behind the runner. Or behind Mutz, I should say. Hebel coming over there to cut that off before it could roll into the outfield. Corkery. Waiting. Now steps off. Count 1-1. Deals that curveball well high, and Jacobson asks for time. Quick conference out on the mound. So a runner in scoring position for the Cougars. Corkery delivers. Skied up and out of play. Sounds like a car might have gotten struck out in the parking lot. Even count for Hughes. Mutz creeping in towards second. Now Cork deals and got him swinging. Shane Hughes down, and the last hope now in Billy Kerwin's bat.
Now batting number 15, Billy Kerwin.
2 outs, top of the 9th, trailing 1-0. The runner at second for the Cougars. Corkery. A little high there with his fastball. Checks over towards second. Now delivers to the plate for strike one. Curveball, beautiful from Corkery. Just dropping it in the back door. Last strike for Kerwin. Safely into third, though, goes Lyons. And the twos look out from the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And one last hope. And now some confusion about what the count was. Kerwin thought it was the 4th ball, made it all the way down to first base before he realized his mistake. Full count now. Fouled back to the screen. Payoff from Corkery. Popped up and out of play. Bouncing right onto the press box. Nice clank above our heads. So Kerwin staying alive here as Corkery deals another ball fouled back. Beaker trying to get underneath, and he caught it.
And the final score, Misericordia 1, Misericordia 0.
Wait. So Cole Beaker coming up with a great play, ran basically into the Misericordia dugout to make that catch and finally put the Cougars away. A 1-0 win for the Garnet on opening day here. Some nice Sunday baseball to get the season started, and of course a win to get the season started. They went with the pitching by committee approach today, as Warm, Camp, Lake, and Corkery all made it out there. Warm went 3 innings, 2 hits allowed, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Camp gave up 2 hits but struck a man out. Lake, 2 walks but 3 strikeouts to his name, and then Corkery, a hit and a strikeout in the final inning to put Misericordia away. Beaker and Mutz both finish with 2 hits. Bridge, the lone other hit for the Garnet, as they had 5 total. And, of course, the run coming on a bit of an odd play. Josh Bean stealing third, slid into third, and then got interfered with by the third baseman Billy Kerwin on his way up. Managed to make it home safely thanks to the interference call. Gave the Garnet their lone run today, but, you know, they'll take it. A win's a win at the end of the day, and it's a nice way to get the season started. So for now, this is Jacob Brady saying have a good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on opening day.